Drop it. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Flexy, and today I've got another video for you. Now this time I want to talk about a combo that I've showcased on this channel previously. It was when around the time where the last ban list came out and we didn't lose LP, which we pretty much all thought it would happen because it happened in the OCG as well. But then fortunately we didn't lose LP, but I still wanted to talk about a combo where if we lost LP we still had the opportunity to go into a 4-material Saryuja to draw into the waterfront. And then we've kind of, since we didn't lose LP, we've kind of still tinkered with the combo itself and with the engines. And then we've pretty much all come to the conclusion, and when I'm talking about us, I'm saying the Team COG member Discord, because Team COG is a very well-known Crusadia player as well. And he has a YouTube member Discord, so everyone who is a channel member of his can join the Discord, and we're always, not strictly, but mainly talking about Crusadia stuff, and we're talking about many other decks as well. But recently we've done quite some theory and testing about the different kinds of Crusadia combos there are to perform. And this one is like the biggest progress, I want to say, combo-wise. So let me showcase this real quick. Okay, so let's imagine, since the standard combo didn't change, okay? You go into Spatha, then summon the LP, Red MD, and then go into Skull Dread. Now we've activated the effect, and usually you would probably have 4 cards in hand right now or something like that. But just for the sake of the combo, let's imagine it like this. So you need any 2 effect monsters that you can special summon out. And ideally you wouldn't have to use the Skull Dread effect, because usually you want to draw into the Gamma Stone, right? So any 2 live Crusadia extenders or whatever, like could be anything. Summon them out, link them away into the Codebreaker link 2 monster in a way that he's co-linked. Then his effect activates, summoning out the Codebreaker 0 day. And now if you've watched the other video of mine, then you know where this is going. You're linking this one away for Codebreaker Virus Berserker, summoning back out the 2 monsters that we've just linked away. Now the last time we did the combo with the Dragooni, the Phalanx, and all this, like those other cards, the way we did it was we got to a point where we were here, and then we linked off into a 4-material Saryuja because we lost LP, and then we didn't have, you know, any opportunity to do it otherwise. This time, however, we do have the LP. We went into the 4-material Saryuja already, so this is basically everything that we're left with for a complete combo. And now, for example, what you could do is take those 2, since it's level 3, a link 3 monster and a regular like main deck monster, go into an Appaloosa, and then you still have a link 2 monster, a link 4 monster, and usually like 2 or 3 cards in hand to combo off. So you could, for example, special summon a Crusadia, go into Regulex, special summon another Crusadia, search Crusadia Vanguard, which, if you don't know what it does, you can tribute a Crusadia monster or a World Legacy monster to summon a Crusadia monster from deck. And what you would usually do then is tribute whatever Crusadia monster you have here, summon out the Reclusia into a zone a link monster points to, triggering its effect. Then you can target the Vanguard and 1 card your opponent controls and destroy them both. So basically you get a free pop and a negate, because then you could use the Regulex and the Virus Swordsman to go into Equimax, have the Crusadia that you used to trigger Regulex's effect still lying here, tributing it off with the Crusadia Vanguard and summoning out the new Crusadia into Equimax's zone, right? So this is one potential combo line. Other ones could also be, depending also obviously on your hand, going into a 3-material Appaloosa using all those 3, or going into Nightmare Griffin, which has also been a thing that some people have been thinking about, because Nightmare Griffin basically locks your opponent from using special summon monster effects, if I remember correctly. And then if you were able to, say, summon your Gamma Seal into this zone, then below the Saryuja, right there, you would summon out the Griffin in this zone, then he points to the Gamma Seal, and then you use your other cards that you have at your disposal to summon an Avermax, for example, into this zone. Then you have 3, basically, I want to say spell trap card negates, because usually your opponent won't have any monster effects that you have to worry about hugely. And then you still have an Avermax, so he can't attack over your monsters, right? That's pretty dope. Other things I've also been thinking about is maybe an Unchained Abomination, because this is probably most useful if you use the Crusadia Vanguard combo, or like interruption, I want to say. Because his effect triggers, if I remember correctly, if a card gets destroyed, then you summon the Reclusia, destroy both cards, and then trigger the effect of Abomination and destroy another card, maybe, depending on what your opponent plays, of course. So there are many possibilities, though I think Griffin and Appaloosa are probably the best right now. Obviously I could be wrong, there are many more possibilities, but I just wanted to show this off. One thing I also want to mention is that one thing you can't do at all is, let's say you're at this point, right? You summoned all those monsters and then this is your board. What I've seen some people do is go into Avermax with this right here, so linking those two away to summon out Magnite Crusadia Avermax. This does not work. Why doesn't it work? Magnite Crusadia Avermax states that you need 2+ monsters that were special summoned from the extra deck. Those two, however, weren't, because Virus Swordsman was special summoned from the graveyard by the effect of Virus Berserker. So you can summon Avermax with those two. What you could do technically at this point is summon Avermax with those two, for example. Or you could just keep playing and then try to summon Avermax later by leaving some cards on the board or whatever. So it's definitely possible, just you can't do this with those two specifically. It could come up sometimes, so keep that in mind. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you some other, I want to say, developments in the Crusadia theory, combo theory crafting. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you could learn something. Maybe even some other like spicy combos, specialties. Maybe you've incorporated some cool engine that we've never heard about, and then I would gladly talk about this in the comments. So please let us know. Also, if you enjoyed this video, then leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, then leave a thumbs down. But also, tell me what you didn't like, because I'm always trying to improve my content. Other than that, guys, see you next time.